Naganap kamakailan sa Makati ang latest leg ng second edition ng Cancer Sucks Cup. Isang fundraising football tournament. Ang primary beneficiary ng event ay ang ginang na si Paulina Bolaños na nilalabanan ng stage 4 lung cancer. Now, here to tell us about their fundraiser are members of the Kickstart team. We have Patrick Maramara, founder and coach of Kickstart Football Club, as well as Rafael Iggy Halili, also a coach of the Kickstart Football Club. At dito rin ang doktor ni Ginang Bolaños at Vice President ng Fuda Hospital na si Li Feng at Director of International Events of Fuda na si Li Feng. Good evening and welcome to the score. Welcome back to both of you. Thank you. Thank you. I'll start with Patrick. Patrick, can you grab a mic there and give us again of a background in case those who didn't watch us the first time we interviewed JB when he was here. You've been friends with him for quite some time, and when you found out that his mom had this late stage of cancer, how did you guys get together and say, let's do something with football to try to tackle this problem?
Right. Basically, I could relate with JB, who was a friend of mine since college.
Okay.
Because my mom is a cancer survivor.
Okay.
And, you know, when you're fighting cancer, you tend to really get desperate. What can we do? What are our resources?
Right.
How can we fight it? And I guess, you know, coming from my own personal experience, I wanted to be able to say, we have a group. It's a small group, but it's a capable group nonetheless.
Yeah.
You know, let's fight it in every single way we can. And one thing we had is football.
Right, right.
So using that community, bringing friends together, and Iggy's been, you know, helping us with that as well. Really bring people together to fight it. And, you know, that's where the Cancer Sucks Cup started.
Right. Well, I love the name, first and foremost. It's just straight to the point. It's right out there.
Yes.
Right? It's not a benefit cup, whatever name, but it's just straight out Cancer Sucks. How did you think of the name, as plain and simple as it is?
Well, when we were coming up with the name, you were like, man, this sucks.
Just to think of the name. Okay.
Yes. So, you know, that's how I guess it went down.
Okay.
We were all just like, yeah.
Yep. Okay, so there it is. All right, Iggy, as one of the coaches putting together the tournament format, it's interesting to know that the first leg, at least, was pretty much open. You called it the chill. Talk a bit about the chill level of the competition.
In the chill level, well, we invited mostly players that haven't played as much as the other players.
Okay.
You know, like beginners,
Right. Okay.
enthusiasts. We mixed in some of the veteran players also in the group, so it's a bit of a balanced level of playing field.
Okay.
But yeah, so we had to separate them also with we have an upcoming tournament also in January.
Right, the next one is in January. Okay.
The next one in January is for the open division.
Where when you say open,
when we say open, is everyone can join.
Okay.
There is no limit who can join. Yeah, so basically.
All right. Well, Patrick, what was the response like when people heard about it? The footballing community in your circles heard about it. I know for one that a lot of these former varsity players always love to have a chance to compete. You know, every so often, whether it's an alumni tournament or whatnot. No? Pero sa inyo, what is it like in terms of getting them on board to join this Cancer Sucks Cup?
It was amazing. The response from, especially, you know, from my friends in La Salle and Ateneo, a lot of the veteran players, a lot of them, especially those of, you know, who used to be varsity, jumped at the chance to say that we want to play, and, you know, they gave us all-out support. Some teams even divided themselves into two.
Okay.
Like Easy Football Group, they divide themselves into two to just come in and really double their support.
Right.
So it's an amazing community, actually, that, you know, that makes us dream of not just doing Cancer Sucks for one time per year, one person. We actually, you know, are trying to do something to make it bigger so that we can help more.
Right.
And, you know, and that's where, you know, our association with Fuda comes in, and we've been very supportive.
Right, wonderful. Let's talk to Mr. Li Feng and Mr. Li Feng about Fuda. First of all, Mr. Li, tell us about Fuda again. So for those who are not familiar with Fuda Hospital, tell us what it is and why you are becoming popular for helping cancer patients getting a different kind of treatment in China.
Yeah, actually we are a cancer specialty hospital. We were founded 15 years ago, and we have patients from over 90 countries around the world. So Philippines, we have 30 patients per month.
Okay.
It's one of the biggest destinations for Philippines patients, and we provide non-traditional, conventional treatments such as cryosurgery and a nanoknife, and those minimally invasive treatments for cancer patients, especially for those who are running out of options.
Right.
In this case, JB's mom is having a lung cancer and with multiple metastases, and there's nothing we can do, the doctors can do here in the Philippines.
Here in the Philippines. So the usual chemotherapy is out of question.
Yeah.
Okay.
So they travel to China and they receive treatments in our hospital.
Okay.
So our hospital is specialized in the, I just said, the minimum invasive treatments for late-stage cancer patients.
Okay.
And yeah, that's basically what we do.
All right, let's talk to Dr. Mu and to get specific a little bit. Now, maybe some of the people out there want to know what has been done to JB's mom, to Mrs. Bolaños, and how is she doing right now? What have you done so far for her, and what would be the next steps for her treatment?
Yes, in our hospital we have the different idea and different techniques to treat the patient, especially the patient in the advanced stage or the patient has a relapse. For JB's mother, when she came to our hospital, her chemotherapy, systemic chemotherapy, failed in Philippines.
Okay.
So when she came to our hospital, we did the cryoablation to destroy the original cancer in her lung. And after that, we did the local chemo, which has a less side effect and has maybe a better result.
Okay.
So that she can benefit and she can tolerate the chemotherapy. Now she finished 6 cycles of chemo, the local chemo, and this time she also came back to Fuda Cancer Hospital, and there when we did the follow-up, we did a body checkup. We could find that her tumor shrink and everything looks very fine.
Great.
Yeah.
So good progress.
Yeah.
Good progress. All right, Mr. Lee, again, tell us, for those who might be curious to find out more about it, you do have a way to be contacted in the Philippines, right? You have an office here.
Yeah.
And for those who are curious, I can imagine first thing that a patient would ask or a family would ask, what are the rates of, what are the chances, right? That's normally how conversation with cancer goes. Like, what are the chances if I send my relative to your hospital? How much better can they get?
Actually, the chances of survival depends on the stage of the patient.
Okay, yeah.
So before every patient was admitted to Fuda, we have to assess his or her condition here in the Philippines. Dr. Mu travels here regularly every month to see the patients face to face and see how they're doing, if we can offer anything to help them. If our doctor's not here, we take the medical reports, send them back to the hospital, and the doctors will assess. So we have a clear picture how we can help them to make sure they don't fly to China in vain.
Right. Yeah. Okay. And then for those who want to approach you here to get an appointment here, where do they go? How do they contact you here in the Philippines?
We have an office in Makati. It's called Centuria Makati City.
Okay.
Actually, I'm sorry, I don't know the contact.
How can they Google it on the internet?
Yeah, can just Google Fuda Cancer Hospital Philippines.
Fuda Cancer Hospital Philippines. And
and then the Facebook page, we have everything on the page.
Okay.
Yeah, they can contact us through Facebook.
Okay, well, back to Patrick and the group. How do you guys feel that you're hearing this good news? I mean, your efforts are getting positive results to help the funding and the awareness, and as well, the progress of JB's mom. How do you guys feel about that?
Well, it gives us hope, basically, because, I think hope has a lot to do with the cup as well.
Yeah.
You try to do the math and you feel like it's impossible, but then you have people who come along to really try to help, and then you have people like Fuda who makes that small part of hope a little that much bigger. And then you see all the friends, all the people who want to play. It makes you want to do more, really, and use this platform in your community to reach out and do something different for more people as well. And Iggy?
Wonderful.
During the Cancer Sucks Cup, Tita Lina actually goes there.
Oh, she went. Okay.
The players actually gets to see her before we play.
That's a different thing, that you actually see her right there. Yeah.
So we can see the progress from the first cup, and then from the cup that just finished, and everyone feels great about her chances.
Nice.
Everyone feels great that she looks good. She looks better.
Yep.
And it makes us want to play better, and do this more for her.
Nice. Okay, so for those who want to join the Open tournament happening January 1, give us some details, Patrick, and for those who want to contact you guys.
Well, we're at Kickstart Football PH on Facebook. That's basically the easiest way. Just send us a message, and we'll make sure that we can accommodate you. We typically answer within the next 5 minutes anyway.
All right,
so,
cool. And for those of you who aren't into football and playing, but you do want to help, it's a Christmas season, you might be like Patrick, who've had a family member who's gone through something, and you feel this is time to give back to somebody else and pay it forward. There are the bank accounts on your screens. You can donate directly to them. You can contact them through Facebook, and you can be one of the many who are helping out the Bolaños family. So all the best wishes to JB and his mom, and to all of you. Thank you for what you do. Thank you so much
for having us.
All right, Merry Christmas. Thank you so much. Thank you.
Hi guys, keep watching The Score for the latest sports updates, and don't forget to subscribe to the ABS-CBN Sports in Action YouTube channel.